Good afternoon. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lina Said. I'm from STIE Equitas Bandung, Indonesia. On this occasion, I will present the result of my simple research with entitled Implementation of Value-Added Tax Rates according to Law Number 7 of 2021 and its impact on medium, small, and micro enterprises taxpayers. The introduction is the first. Taxes are the largest source of revenue for the Indonesian government. The responsibility for the obligation to pay taxes as a reflection of the obligation in the field of taxation lies with the community members themselves to fulfill this obligation. This is in accordance with the self-assessment system adopted in the Indonesian tax system. Paying taxes is not only an obligation, but is the right of every citizen to participate in the form of participation in state financing and national development. There are several types of taxes collected by the central government, including income tax, value-added tax, land and building tax, and stamp duty. VAT is a tax imposed on taxable goods and or taxable services. The law on the harmonization of tax regulation is one of the joint efforts of the Indonesian nation to realize the ideals of an advanced Indonesia. This tax reform is in line with the country's effort to accelerate economic recovery and support long-term national development. The government sets a single tax rate for VAT, agreed to increase the VAT rate from 10% gradually to 11% starting April 1, 2022, and to 12% no later than January 2025. This policy takes into account the situation in the world social business, haven't fully recovered from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. And in general, the law on the harmonization of tax regulation amended and added several tax regulations, which are integral part of the series of tax reform that have been implemented to date, both in administrative reform and policy reform. The law on the harmonization of tax regulation with the change in VAT rates, it also has impact on medium, small, and micro enterprises taxpayers in the city of Bandung. The development of the city of Bandung is quite rapid because it is located close to the national capital. Various businesses are growing. The number of enterprise in Bandung is also increasing. The level of understanding of taxable entrepreneurs is carrying out their tax obligation is still low. The Minister of Finance, Sri Mulyani, said there were at least 3 sectors that would start to revive around October 2022, namely the tourism, trade, and manufacturing sector. This study aims to discuss the implementation of changes of value-added tax rate, which are considered to increase selling price and decrease people's purchasing power after law number 7 of 2021 was enacted, as well as find out the obstacles encountered in the implementation that occur. And then the literature review. This is about tax. Tax according to law number 16 of 2009 concerning the Fourth Amendment to law number of 6 of 1983 concerning general provision and tax procedure, and stipulates the tax that must be paid to the state by individuals or legal entities declared as contribution, force, and used for the benefit of the state for the greatest prosperity of the people without receiving direct compensation according to law. In general, in the law on the harmonization of tax regulation, there are several rules that have been changed or added, such as changes to the law on general provisions and tax procedures, the law on value-added tax, the law on income tax, changes in excise tax rules, addition to program voluntary disclosure to taxpayers, as well as adding carbon tax provision. Value-added tax is a tax imposed on delivery of taxable goods within the custom area by entrepreneurs, delivery of taxable services within the custom area by entrepreneur, and etc. Value-added tax have been changed after the passage of the law on the harmonization of tax regulation. The existing VAT law stipulates that the VAT rate is 10%. This rate is valid until March 2022. Starting April 1, 2022, a new VAT rate of 11% will apply under the Tax Regulation Harmonization Act. Medium, small, and micro enterprises from according to law number 11 of 2020 concerning job creation, micro, small, and medium enterprises, hereinafter abbreviated as MSMEs, are micro, small, and medium enterprises as referred into in the law concerning micro, small, and medium enterprises. Research method, this research is the data needed in this study is primary data which is obtained directly from respondent in the field, namely taxpayers, especially taxable entrepreneurs. And then the data, this research, the data collection techniques through questionnaires, interview, and observation. And the result, the research results is, this result is 1 year after the implementation of the increase of VAT rates in Indonesia began. This research was conducted on taxpayers in the category of medium, small, and micro enterprises with a sample of 50 enterprises in the city of Bandung with various business activities. The questionnaire was structured in a similar way to the result of previous research in the city of Surabaya, covering selling, price increases, consumer buying power decision, and strategies implemented by medium, small, and micro enterprise taxpayers. Based on the result, it was found that medium, small, and micro enterprises who are respondent all are already taxpayers, but not all of them are registered as taxable entrepreneurs, so that some can collect VAT. Some don't have the obligation to collect VAT, but this enterprises make purchases of goods subject to VAT. About the increase in selling price, based on the result of the questionnaire, about 88% state that an increase in VAT rates could increasing the selling price of goods sold by taxpayers, because as a result of the increase in VAT, production costs, especially home industries, where one of the components is raw materials, also increase. This affects the determination of the selling price of the product. The increase in VAT of 11% of the selling price causes the selling price to increase even though it is only 1%. Some taxpayers increase the selling price, although the increase is not too big. There are also taxpayers who still provide the selling price as the same basis for imposition of tax before the VAT increase. So only the VAT increase. The second, consumer purchasing power decision. 80% of medium, small, and micro enterprise respondents state that from a financial point of view, in general, consumers have been able to keep up with the increase in selling prices caused by this policy of increasing VAT rates. But there are consumers who prefer to reduce their purchase than usual. And then the strategy, with the increase in the VAT rate, 72% of taxpayers will look for cheap supplier prices, as well as consumers who are looking for the best price due to the increase in VAT. This is done so that the cost of goods sold is not too significant in the increase in VAT rates. 86% state that overcoming the decline in consumer purchasing power by continuing to provide the same prices as before, and only the VAT increase for a while. And then the constraint of enterprise is that state the 11% increase in VAT mean that the amount of money they prepare on a daily basis was greater than before the VAT rate increase. Consideration is needed in buying an item at this time, especially for daily necessities. They are of the opinion there are still many shortcomings that are felt from this 11% VAT rate increase, but the enterprise will still comply with the applicable regulation. On the other hand, this deficiency has a direct impact on people's daily needs. The enterprise also added that the advantage regarding the 11% VAT increase would have good impact on the state. And the conclusion is there are taxpayers who still determine the same price. People's purchasing power decreased slightly due to the increase in the price of their daily necessities. The increase in economic prices was caused by an increase in the 11% VAT rate, forcing them to spend a lot more for their needs. Many enterprises still experience obstacles related to the 11% value-added tax increase, which is feared will make the economy more difficult. In general, medium, small, and micro enterprise taxpayers continue to comply with this regulation that has been in effect since April 1, 2022 to overcome the decline in consumer purchasing power by continuing to provide the same price as before and only VAT increase for a while. And this is the result of my simple research. Thank you for your attention. Good afternoon.